Now, I see you're pulling up a book you want to talk about from this
Yeah,
week.
damn right. So Clay and
Okay.
we're having a conversation before the show.
I would say
And
it
I'm
was an
sorry. Yeah,
argument.
I'm sorry about the. Yeah, we have an audience, right? We have Josh, and then we have the chat.
Yeah, I
So
did. I was out here for the pre-show, so
we'll let them settle our stuff. So Clay did not enjoy reading Devil's Reign Moon Knight #1. I did. If you want to see my full feelings on it, go check out the review on the channel.
This is a key example of a book that is filler. And I'm sorry, Jed McKay. This is a filler book. This does not need to be read at all by anybody.
I disagree because I think this book. So this stuff takes place at the same time of their Moon Knight #8, I believe.
Yeah.
No, and I'm sorry I have to put you through this horrible reader, but that's the only way I can show you. So this is by Jed McKay.
Let me start with one thing.
Go ahead.
I want everyone to count how many backgrounds are drawn in panels.
and
now let's go look at the book.
So we start out in prison. Moon Knight's been captured by the police at this point during the events of Devil's Reign. Sorry, spoilers for this issue. I'm sorry, but we have to talk about it. So here we have Moon Knight and this criminal 8-Ball. They're roomies in prison.
Now, Moon Knight is the kid that looks like he's 21 years old.
I am already hating this art. What is going on here?
Why are you guys like this?
Because it looks like somebody got this job off of like a manga style artwork.
Yes.
They don't draw fucking backgrounds, and they draw adult men to look like children.
That's why I really like it. The style, I want to see more of this style.
There is no fucking style to it. It is some people, randos, with no background. Look at the backgrounds in these panels. It's a lot of lines. It's a lot of 2-color tones, and that's it.
I don't know, man. Look at this. This corner here looks bad.
Oh, see, I was just sitting here being like, what is going on in that panel? I don't know what's happening.
It's a flashback to when he was captured. Right. So he's in prison. I love it. I love this too with the eyes. Like maybe it is because I do like manga a lot more.
I mean,
it has to be because I look at the background and all I see are these fucking lines all over the place. And it's like, are they just in a green building? Oh no, it's yellow now. Are there people there occasionally? There's no sense of where they're at. And this fucking guy looks 21.
This may be the generation gap. Because Clay and I I grew up not reading manga. It wasn't readily available. And when I see it, I associate certain types of stories with it. And when I think of Moon Knight, I don't think of this style. I don't. And that's on me. I totally get that. But that doesn't. Who is that?
I love that every violent angle has to be. I mean, every panel that has like a violent thing, it's from a like weird angle. Like this one here, like this dude just beating the shit out of him, and of course he had to wrap his head around with the thing.
I'm sorry, but if you go pick up like David Finch and his Moon Knight stuff, you're going to see all sorts of shit going on. You're going to see Frenchie working on the copter. You're going to see all sorts of things happening in the background. You're not just going to see a bunch of lines.
But this is a prison. How interesting a background on a prison could it be?
That's a fair point. That is a very fair point. I will give that to you.
Then okay, but look at the panels though, because there's nothing. It's just color. Like he's just drawing people.
Here's my favorite one's coming up. My favorite thing. This right here. He blows on the glass and then he makes the Moon Knight mask. Oh, fucking love it. And then you go back and realize the reason he went to prison was because he's helping somebody from his parish. It's like it gave me a whole lot of vibes of like, I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. Type of like he wanted to be. Moon Knight is where he wants to be at this moment. But yeah, I think it definitely is like the thing where you probably are not a big fan of his art, and that's the thing, right?
That the art right here. Look at this. This is all very manga style. I just don't give two shits. It doesn't make the story better. it doesn't help. I mean, he can't even draw Moon Knight. Like, Moon Knight's a grown-ass man, and this looks like a kid in prison. Am I wrong?
No, I totally agree with you. I also feel bad because I know that, like, for the younger generation, like, you know, my daughter, this is like the art that she responds to. So I know that as I'm agreeing with you, I feel like Clay and I are Grandpa Simpson shaking our fist at the cloud. But
yeah. I mean, I don't know. When you say manga style, I will go to Akira. Akira has detail. This does not. This seems like the Rob Liefeld of manga.
Whoa! That's too far, Clay. I'm gonna boot you off the show.
I mean, okay, wait, but let's think about, because there are two different. Sorry, I'm going off on a weird tangent here. There are two different comic creation cultures between Japan and here, right?
Yeah.
When Akira was made, and even today, a lot of manga artists have studios who do the backgrounds for them.
Yeah.
And, you know, and fill in the blacks and those sorts of things. I suspect what we're seeing here, I totally suspect, so I'm pulling this out of my ass. What we're looking at is a younger generation of artists who've grown up with that style, but working in a Western approach where everything is digital. They don't have a studio. They don't have background artists. So that is how that gets filtered down. Again, I'm speculating, but
I don't know. There's a lot of great artists out there who don't have background artists, but they draw it themselves and it looks awesome.
I don't know. That definitely might be a thing
I don't love to go, hey man, this guy does incredible people and no backgrounds. I love his art.
I will say, if I were at the store and I was like, ooh, Moon Knight, and I picked it up and I flipped through it, I would immediately put it back on the shelf. That is not my cup of tea. And I hate to say that.
Yeah, so. It's hard when you collect a book when they put a shit it's kind of like when R.L. Stine wrote Man Thing. And every week I had to go buy it. I mean, it was like having to stare at shit for an hour. That was what buying that book was. Like, you know, you're not going to read it. You know, it's bad. Then you're eventually going to flip through it and you're going to just hate how much it sucks.
I still say, because every time it comes up, R.L. Stine's Man Thing is somewhere a porn parody. It's got to be. I don't know how it isn't. But